Would this make the New England Patriots a Super Bowl lock?
First of all, I feel like
Want
the
me to
Patriots
answer for you?
are
Yes.
always a Super Bowl lock. I mean, this team just continues each year to show consistent greatness, which is one of the hardest things to do in any sport, especially football. So I definitely believe that going into this year, without Richard Sherman or not, this team is the Super Bowl favorite for sure. To come out of the AFC, I believe this makes them a lock. If you give Stephon Gilmore, Butler, Sherman to Matt Patricia as a defense coordinator, Bill Belichick as a head coach, and not expect them to lock teams down, you're out of your mind. Oh, by the way, we've added another piece to offense, an actual long ball, deep threat, take the top off the defense type of receiver in Brandon Cooks. This would be trouble. I mean, this would have them up there with the Denver Broncos of 2 years ago, where you have Harris and you have Roby and you have Aqib Talib, and you're able to do all these different things. Make no mistake about it, the New England Patriots have pieced together pass defense. They have found ways to match up people in the right position. They have found ways to play over-under coverage on the #1 receiver and lock people up backside man-to-man or in cover 2 to find ways to stop very potent passing offenses. If you have these three guys, if you even just add Richard Sherman to Stephon Gilmore, say Malcolm Butler does leave in some sort of trade, they now have two of the top corners in the NFL to go with the defense that's going to find a way to create confusion, that's going to find a way to create pressure. And no, Tom Brady hasn't fallen off the imaginary cliff that Max Kellerman says he's going to fall off, and he does have another year before that happens, according to my esteemed colleague. So if they get Richard Sherman, I don't know what you do. I guess I can't hang my dress shoes on a wire. I don't know if I can hang one of these suits. I'm not going to be able to hang because I'm not going to be able to afford it, because I'm not coming to work no more, because I'm not going to have to sit on here and talk about how the Patriots went undefeated again and actually won the Super Bowl, because we know Eli is not going to strike lightning in the bottle again next year.
Oh, that's what they said the first time. Look, there's no such thing as a lock in the NFL. It doesn't exist. So right now, the Patriots are already the odds-on favorites to win the Super Bowl next year, and they are as much of a lock as I can remember in my lifetime heading into a season, at 7-2 underdogs against the field. They're 3.5 to 1 underdogs against the field. You always take the field. Stephen A. I just went through this in college football.
Don't smart guy the word lock. You're smart guy in the word lock right now.
I am smart guy in the word lock.
Yeah, you Ivy Leaguing it. Don't Ivy League it.
Yeah,
With the public school.
You know what?
Don't Ivy League it.
I Ivy Leagued it with Alabama, and I was right. Even though Alabama was better than everyone by a substantial amount, it seemed, by a substantial margin, Stephen A. took Alabama against the field. Folks always take the field in sports that are fundamentally probabilistic, meaning the best team doesn't always win. All that said, you made the points, Ryan. They should be the odds-on favorite. And if they were to add Richard Sherman and not lose Malcolm Butler, think about that for a second. A defending Super Bowl champion will have, after having lost very little, I mean, LeGarrette Blount's good, but, you know, they'll replace him with a running back either in the draft or through free agency. They still have Dion Lewis. A defending Super Bowl champion with the greatest coach and greatest quarterback who ever lived in tow are going to add 2 elite defenders in the defensive backfield in a passing league in Gilmore and Sherman. What if they hold on to Butler if the Sherman deal happened? And 2 elite pass catchers? Because Cooks is new, but Gronk is returning. Gronk wasn't available for the last Super Bowl run. That's unprecedented to my recollection. That's unprecedented. So they would be still not even money against the field, but they'd be better than 7-2 against the field. They'd be starting to approach even money against the entire field. That's absurd. One mention about the cliff and Tom Brady, Ryan Clark. See what you do with this one. If the Patriots trade for Richard Sherman, because they don't have a first-round pick this year, they don't have a second-round pick this year, you'd think they'd have to trade a first-rounder next year. What does that tell you that they're loading up like this? They're trading draft picks for expensive veterans all of a sudden. That doesn't tell you, after Robert Kraft said, I know when the end will be for Belichick, that doesn't tell you that Belichick recognizes he is a 40-year-old quarterback and this upcoming season might be their last run?
That's not what it says, Max. Max, you gotta stop digging so deep, man. Sometimes, like,
they just want to win. Like
sometimes
always.
Sports is just surface. They want to win. Right now, they are greedy. You know, like they missed Pac-Man and they just ate the power pellet, and now they got the ghost running. So they trying to get to him, and they trying to get to him now because there is only a matter of time. There's always a window.
Before what?
There's always.
Before
It doesn't matter.
cliff?
It's not a matter of time of whether Brady got 6 years, 5 years. If you feel like you have the best team, hey, that's what Mr. Kraft said. I'm not saying that. That's what Mr. Kraft said. He gonna play that long.
But we'll see. But we'll see what the contract says. The guaranteed money will tell you everything you need to know. Ain't gonna be over 6 years.
All I know is this: they see. When I look at the New England Patriots, if they see an opportunity to get a good player that helps their team, a good player that fits what they want to do both on the field and off the field, that they feel like can buy in to making their team better, they do it. Whether it's going out and paying for Revis for a year, paying that mercenary price to get what you want, they will do it. And we've seen this team do it before, and it seems like they're willing to do it again, and that's why they go win.